Yo, what's good, YouTube? We're back with another video. We're continuing on with the touring with Mack series, going through the behind the bars and the tour video drops, reacting, and then also giving my commentary from the behind the scenes as part of the tour crew. What's good, people? How y'all doing? Appreciate everyone coming through and checking out all the videos. Just dropped Gorilla Bars 23. Who caught that? Reaction, Gorilla Bars 23 reaction in Miami. That was super fun. I'm gonna get to a couple questions that you guys asked for me because I said ask me some questions in the comments of the video on the last one I did on one of these. Like any questions about tour or just anything else that you're curious about. I used to do these, answer the questions before the videos, and we're getting back to them. So, five resellers says I met you at Houston. Yes, I did meet you in Houston. That's what you said in the comment right there. What do you think was the biggest lesson you took away from the tour? What are some of your favorite moments? Biggest lesson, you can never bag check enough. What that means is we were, five people generally minimum touring, and we had each of us had a big bag, a big luggage and a small luggage and gear and backpacks and just a whole bunch of stuff. Shouts out Lisa for keeping us in check by doing all our bag checks and not forgetting one bag through the whole tour. I think there was a couple items. I think there might have been a couple items that were lost. I know I lost my electric toothbrush at the last day of tour. But yeah, that's definitely a lesson. Don't get annoyed by double checking things because I was, before tour, and definitely when I was younger, that would be something that kind of annoyed me. But I also am someone who loses things a lot, so like that's kind of stupid for me to be annoyed at that. But I was like, you know what, Con, don't just take a breath. You're gonna check the bags 5 times minimum. Just let it be, and then by the end of the tour, bag check was a thing. Was one of our favorite things. So, there you go. Another video. Wait, one second. Just ACYNIC says, how do you stay so locked in during the show? I was only at SF and was practically right ahead of your line of sight while filming. There was some amazing bars, and I was losing my mind. Good question, great question. It's funny because the Freestyle Pharmacy, the video that we're doing today, is one of the at Phoenix, for example, is one of the ones where I was going crazy, and I'll go crazy as well, just in my booth. But it's never. I always am locked in terms of like what's gonna come next, or when I need to switch the visuals. I do the visuals behind the scene. I talked about that in the first video, but I'm still watching, even if I'm going crazy, or even if Mac is dropping the nastiest things. Like I'm only react. The only time you'll see me reacting is if I'm already set for that song and I'm ready to go for the next one. Whenever he ends, then I can kind of enjoy the moment, enjoy the songs there. And when he does his cue to end the song, I'm still ready. And the format and structure is fairly similar. I also kind of can tell what he's doing, if the song's about to end or whatever. So that is never lost on me. And that it's part of the job. You got to stay focused, man. You got to stay focused. At the end of the day, um, it is a job, right? And got to do it. Got to do it so the show is seamless and everyone is happy and doesn't know what if anything went wrong or whatever and all that. And there's been hiccups over the tour, but nothing to where the show was you know, affected in a real way. So anyway, great question. Let's get into the Freestyle Pharmacy. This band, the Phoenix show. What else did this band? The Florida ones. We got the Florida ones and the Phoenix ones. Florida. What do we do? We went to West Palm Beach. Did we do that first? Then we did Miami. Then we did Orlando and then West Palm Beach. What was the first one? Anyway, let's get it.
Hey, 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 y'all know I do what MCs can. I'm about to kick my lyrics live over the chain. Whenever I be rhyming, I I be getting the man. Y'all know I represent from this Miami can.
Miami was so hype. Miami was pretty hype. I mean, this opening is crazy. Rapping over the chant. It's funny because sometimes he would rap over the chant, and then the chant would subside. Not here, obviously. The chant kept going here. But yeah, if the crowd subsiding the chant as he was rapping was always funny, because they're like, oh, he's rapping, we better stop chanting. But he was rapping to do it over the chant. I mean, and he doesn't do it every time. He doesn't do it every time. So that's a another little thing that you got to navigate through the crowd. Like, are they going to continue? Are they not? Should I tell them to continue? Like the feel of it and all that. And it's never awkward. You just move on. If like the crowd dies down and make a little joke about it, everyone laughs and you move on. But yeah, those little moments always intrigue me.
I be rhyming, I be getting the man. Y'all know I represent from this Miami can. Y'all know I do you proud when I'm rocking for the crowd. Man, I'm feeling all your energy. This chant is hella loud. I spin it till I'm out of breath, till I hit my death. Yeah, y'all keep it going till that cardiac arrest. I'm not no loser. Lyrically, y'all know I send it through ya. Shouts to the audience, cause y'all are my producers. Side to side, we create the vibe. Mack, the type of rapper that they idolize. Peace to everyone with smileys all up on the shirt. Peace to everyone from front to back that's fucking with my merch. I know the crowd out in Miami will bring the heat. Mack on the lyrics and Miami on the beat. Let's go.
Also, you notice how until the very end there, he was very adamantly like his hand and his body just navigating that. You got to conduct the crowd. That the tempo needs to stay locked in if you're going to be doing some like if you're going to be rapping over it. It needs to be somewhat consistent, right? So that's a huge thing is conducting the crowd too in situations like that.
I've seen the videos. There's plenty of videos, but you can only see the videos. When you're in person, you experience Harry Mack. I'm enamored. I mean, because you hand him the words. Undeniable.
You can't. It's indescribable. He's spreading that positivity. I love it.
Tampa was the last city in Florida. All right, sound check. Every sound check is fire. Every sound check is fire. There are some tracks on sound check that will not happen, right? That just exist, and that's the funny thing about Mack. Like his warm ups are, I mean, his baseline level is just fucking amazing, right? So even on soundcheck, like some soundchecks he'll go harder, some he won't. But and some he'll like do a 3 hook song, right? Just about like a random event of the day. Though sometimes it's super fun because like soundcheck he'll get into like random inside jokes or like stuff that happened to the crew and the team and whatever that he wouldn't necessarily do like a full song about because it's not gonna come from the fan. Like the suggestion or the topic is not gonna be a fan thing. So though the soundchecks are always a vibe for sure.
I don't need to write these. I've been traveling around with my team. Oh, I'm shiny, something like high beams. Terror that connects while I press a threat. Intellect is dropped. I do this shit a lot. Treat y'all like pork, you get chopped. Let me hit the spot. Patterns of the brain, something like polka dots. Back in college, yo, I used to smoke a lot. Yeah, and the bowl would get poked a lot. Cause it got clogged and the Scooby snacks made us fucking choke a lot. That was how it used to go. Now all I do is use my soul to get musical. It's for the suitable. I can't rock a suit, my bro, so fuck a cubicle. I cannot do no regular job. Every time I'm backstage, fans start to beg for the god.
I'm out here waiting.
The poking Scooby Snacks bar was nasty. Also, M to the U to the S to the IC is a fire way to start. And then I'd be sick. Add a K at the end because I'm sick. I might be. Or how we started, right? Add a K at the end to music because he's sick. It's my muse or whatever. Fire.
But it be taking too long. Yeah, I don't know.
Doordash, this based on a true story, people. Waiting on my DoorDash delivery is based on a true story, literally from the night before, or yeah, it's like literally the night before or 2 nights before this show in Orlando. That was funny. In Orlando, Was it in our? No, it was not in our Orlando Airbnb. It was in our West Palm Beach Airbnb. It's all mixing up, but literally like a day or two before the Orlando show, which this song prompt was sent, we had a situation where shout out Sam, his food didn't come through with the order, and obviously we all let him starve, um, and then Lisa was on DoorDash call duty, tried to get the refund or whatever the hell we had to do there. That show was just the whole thing. It was funny. And then I saw the topic come in, and I was like, "Oh, this one's hilarious. He can definitely do a whole song on this particular situation at this specific moment." So there you go, behind the scenes story about waiting on DoorDash.
Really about to make it. Now I'm not feeling so strong. Now I'm too hungry. Now it's been 45. They said half an hour. I think they lied. What in the fuck is going on? And now I be worried about that dude who drives. Did that dude die? Yo, I got a trick all up my sleeve. I really want it.
And it's so Mac to talk about like the not having his food come and then just worrying, just genuinely worrying about the guy. Did he die? What happened?
Y'all, I do not wanna leave. I don't wanna do more dishes. I prefer some more trash. Ding.
DoorDash.
Yeah. Y'all know I got tricks all up my sleeve. I really want a meal, but I do not wanna leave. Yeah. I don't want no dishes. I want more trash. Ding. Say.
Yo, when he first made this hook, oh my god, bro. This is the most, like, of the whole tour, one of the most creative hooks he's done. Ding! DoorDash. I want more trash. Come on, setting up more trash. DoorDash, because you're going to get trash instead of dishes. It's just the whole thing. It's like, the bop to it. It's fine.
I've been waiting for so goddamn long.
Melodies.
I don't know, my stomach can be this strong. What's going on? I need some more food to devour.
Yeah.
It's 30 minutes, now it's been over an hour.
Over an
Now I
hour.
be all on my phone. Now I be seeing the steam come out of my dome. The person that's talking sounds like they want me to leave them alone. How can I help? I want some food. Should have done that by yourself. What the fuck? I ordered DoorDash. Y'all supposed to pop up, but you did not. What? I am the one that was done wrong. Fuck it, we making the fun song. Y'all know I'm spitting this shivery. Word to DoorDash cause I got the delivery. Back when I want it, I'm about to excel. Falling asleep, I ain't doing so well. God damn it, of course. As soon as I start to dream, I get the ding dong bell. Man, yo, I think I got a trick up my sleeve.
And then ending the song with the positive note, instead of actually just never getting the food and then it being too late to order from anyone else. And being on the phone with DoorDash to try to get your money back. Nah. We're going to end it on a positive note, right? It came through right as you were about to sleep. Although you were about to sleep hungry, and that doesn't sound like a fun story either. So...
I really want a meal, but y'all, I do not want it. I don't want to do no dishes. I prefer some more trash. Ding, say.
DoorDash.
Yeah, what up, Orlando?
In Orlando, I was actually stage left. Or stage right, my bad. Stage right. Most of the time I'm in the audio booth if there's room, but some of these improv venues, it was kind of packed. It was kind of cramped, I mean. So I didn't have room in the audio booth. So I set up right next to stage. That was always fun because I was part of the crowd and I could see kind of from Harry and Jazz's point of view that would always be I would always like being on stage or next to the stage. I was on stage a couple times, the Brooklyn show, the West Nyack show. In New York, I guess they wanted me on stage. But yeah, anyway.
Who bought the dumb pig?
He left. I don't know his name, and he left. And
Yo!
My fans go so hard with the gifts. Thank you so fucking much for an incredibly kind gift. My team is gonna enjoy the shit out of this. Let's go!
Check. Hey, it's me. The Orlando Airbnb was comfy as hell.
That's what's challenging and fun and really dope about the live show. Like, that's what makes it so sick live, is that it's like it is formatted, you know, and it is kind of like, yo, you have to execute now.
Yeah.
Like, this is the topic. Everyone's on the same page. Like, you don't get to skip or pick and choose or just like let 100 chat comments come through and scroll through and be like, oh, I like this. You know? It's like, no, like it's been presented. Everyone's on the same baseline, and now like you gotta fucking do this shit. That fires me up too.
With so much.
That's facts. I mean, you have no choice but to do what is shown on your screen. And you guys might be asking, hey, Khan, where the fuck are you in this scene? I actually don't know. I'm probably in my room, probably tired, or either I'm taking a shower, or you know, doing some other shit. I was going through some shit during tour. All right. We'll get into that later. But yeah, I mean, I'm generally here hanging out with them.
Here's a bar
This time
over
I'm not.
there. And, like, yo, he would shift his whole, like, his whole body.
Hold up, didn't he say something? Oh, maybe that's coming later.
Y'all ready? Hands up, hands up, hands up, yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
Tampa. What the fuck is good, Tampa? How we feeling?
So that one, he coming out of an elevator, the green room sometimes was in interesting places, right? And the green room is, if y'all don't know, the place where the artist stands. And, you know, it's generally somewhere behind stage, or not, you know, somewhere where it's hidden. You can get to the stage from there without going through the audience, ideally, right? Sometimes the green room was in this place where it wasn't ideal. But ideally, the green room's in a place where you have a path to the stage without seeing any fans, right? Because that's all commotion and whatever. So this one was at a higher level, and there was an elevator to get down, and we were like, wouldn't it be cool if we had you coming down the elevator right as we started, so the wireless video wall kind of shows the elevator opening and you coming out. So that was dope. And then you saw that here, and then there's like a little Tampa. He keeps it extended to keep the energy flowing until he's actually in the crowd. All crowd work, stage, you know, showmanship, emceeing. It's just all very important.
Yeah, hold up. It's a long word, but we gon' fit this in. Much love to all of my constituents. Yeah, H-Man, y'all know that I'm lethal. I wanna give some props to all of my people. Yeah, I got no equal when I'm on it. You know I be getting ill in this. Y'all my constituents and we building this. H-Man, you know that I'm rapping sick. I be spazzing, kid. Peace to my constituents that's making up my cabinet. We taking over rap world. We the real one. In your system, y'all can tell me how you feel, son. Bars I kick off the top, they be hella dope. How y'all doing in the back? Let me grab my telescope. I'm all consuming. To see you in the back row, I gotta zoom in.
The body acting nonstop.
Yeah, I can see you now through glass bubble. Let me look through the ceiling, now I'm like the Hubble. I'm looking up to Mars, I'm seeing all the stars. Oh, it's just your beautiful faces, I love who y'all are. Yeah, a telescope to see you while I'm dropping words. Both eyes, now I look through the binoculars. Got what you need, I kill it indeed. I'm live on the feed, y'all know that I'm not about greed. I do this with speed, y'all know that my mission complete. I said I planted in the soil, then it grows from the seed. Yeah, I'm doing things other rappers just can't. I plant the seeds of positivity that grow like a plant. Yeah, H-Man, y'all know I'm a slatterous son. To grow this fan base, we gon' need some water and sun. Yeah, basically.
So smooth. That bar is so smooth. We do need some water and sun. Come on.
Y'all are like the flowers, hold up, no way. Y'all are looking beautiful, you blending like a bouquet. H-Man, man, y'all know I'm about to injure this. I shine and I grow, y'all know that's photosynthesis. Where we at now? I got the fast style. When I be rhyming over tracks, I'm about to black out. Y'all couldn't handle this, we all understanding this. Corbin, thanks for giving your word, you're a philanthropist. Yeah, and y'all know I'm plugged into the flow station. Appreciate your word donations, yeah. Yo, we stretching out long.
The taste, but yeah, like what I think is dope is when it's like a wordplay thing that everybody kind of gets. Like, I always feel like so many like your standard rap show with like let's say just like a DJ and an MC doing the songs from his projects or whatever. I mean, if it's somebody that I'm a fan of, like, I'm gonna have a great time because I know every song, you know? So I'm just like rapping along to every song. I'm like, this is mind blowing. Yeah. But like, if you're there and you haven't listened to those albums and you don't know what the fuck is going on, it's like, it's a lot of syllables. It's hard to hear. Live sound, it's hard to like live sound. It just has limitations. If you don't have the proper context, it's not the best live show experience, right? Whereas if you see like the Isley Brothers or fucking like the bands you were mentioning Jamiroquai, it's always fucking epic with no context because what they're doing live on stage is fucking awesome. Period. That's like my sort of like what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Is like it's actually dope without context. Yeah. Because what's happening on stage is special, and like you don't have to have context to understand why it's special. You just feel it while it's happening. Yeah.
So that's crazy. See, I wasn't in that room, and either that day or the next day or whatever, in Orlando, me and Harry had a conversation, where it was basically exactly about that, because we were talking, just in general. I was, I'm coming up, doing freestyle shit too, and I'm not trying to just do exactly what Harry does. Obviously, I dropped that Gorilla Bar style video. I've done Omegle Bar style video. Those are for me to, just see if I can do it, test my skills, and get the reps. Like, I'm not gonna be blowing up off of Gorilla Bars. I'm not gonna be blowing up off of Omegle Bars. I gotta add my own twist to it. I gotta get my own production about it. I gotta add something that's me about it, right? I'm not trying to bite everything Harry's doing. This was just, I just tried to learn, and I hadn't even freestyled really that much. And then for me, it's just like, okay, I gotta see if I can actually do these baseline things, right? Go out to the streets and freestyle, go to Omegle Strangers freestyle, go to like a cypher, right? In Boston, I went to this cypher with like real hip hop heads, like underground vibes, like there's like 3-4 mics, open mic. You just kind of spit. You spit your 16-24. Next person spits. You grab the mic, wait your turn. Like, I want to experience that. I did that. That went well. And it's just about me getting these milestones in my own skill set to be comfortable and confident in my skill set to be able to do like my own original shit. And since I've been doing content, I like to share like the Omegle stuff and the Gorilla Bars stuff and whatever as part of the process. It's fun. But yeah, obviously I have my own ideas and my own stuff that I want to get to doing. Anyway, but the reason why I even mentioned that is because for me, I was telling Harry, I wasn't in this room, so this might have been before or after. I'm not sure. But I was telling Harry, I was like, Harry, like, I want to be undeniable without context. Like, I don't want people to know you and then know me through you and fuck with me that way. And that's no hate on anyone that does, because I have a whole family and a whole crowd of people who know me through Harry and fuck with me through Harry. And I'm blessed and happy that's the case, right? But that can't be, if I want to be my own artist and I want to be, that can't be the situation. I can't be relying on Harry to get all of my fans, right? I want to be able to go somewhere, either on the streets or talking to a random person on Omegle and rap or perform and sing and whatever, and they enjoy it and they're like, oh shit, right? Undeniable without context. That's exactly the phrase that we were talking about. And it's dope that they were talking about this here too. It was clearly on his mind. It's clearly something on my mind. So that's just one of the topics that me and Harry see very eye to eye in. And that's why Harry's fucking one of the best. Undeniable without context, baby. Let's get it.
So we're gonna have some fun doing this rhyme right now. Can we turn the energy up real quick for y'all? All right, ambidextrous grab pharmacy jazz. You ready? Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Everybody say ho, say ho, ho, say do that shit, do it. Yeah, they know that I'm the freshest type. Ambidextrous, they feel my shit from left to right.
I'm stage left on this one, right next to Jazz. Me and Jazz were going crazy on this one, like looking at each other like, oh shit.
Yeah, moving up the graph, ain't nobody harming me. Heal your pain, I'm a freestyle pharmacy. Yeah, they know that I'm the freshest type. Ambidextrous, they feel my shit from left to right. Check the graph, we're going up and up, nobody harming me. Heal your pain, I'm the freestyle style pharmacy. Yeah, Mack off the tip, believe it, man. Cause I can hold my mic in either hand. It don't make a difference. Y'all know I use both sides when I rhyme. I use my own vibe. Yeah, other rappers, yo, they try to refrain. When I spit, I use the left and right side of my brain. Yeah, and y'all know that I'm known to invent. The average human is only using 10%. But here's the fucking difference. I'm winning with skill. Cause before I hit the stage, I pop a limitless pill. Yeah, basically, I wait to invent it with flames. Harry Mack utilize 100% of his brain. I go crazy. Either hand that I hold the mic in. My flow enticing, y'all know that I excite them. I flex and bust, I'm the next up. Flows is texture brush, left to right, making noise, ambidextrous, what? Y'all know I'm the freshest type.
He learned in the comments of this video that it's actually ambidextrous and not ambidextrous. Although that's confusing. I feel like ambidextrous is like, it doesn't sound wrong, right? But I'm like 99% sure it's just ambidextrous. He learned this video because in the tour, ambidextrous came up again as a word or wherever. Maybe it was a stream. I don't know. I remember specifically noticing that he said ambidextrous correctly after the show, after we dropped this video. Not after the show, after we dropped this video. Because everyone's like, yo, Terry, it's ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous, they feel my shit from left to right. Check the graph, going up and up. Ain't nobody harming me. Healing your pain, I'm the freestyle. Yeah, they know that I'm the freshest type. Ambidextrous, they fuck with me from left. Yeah, check the graph, I'm going up and up. None are harming me. Heal your pain, I'm the freestyle. Yeah, other rappers make me laugh. They can't fuck with us. We on the up and up. Just check the graph.
The words are ambidextrous, graph, and pharmacy. If you guys didn't know, this was a 3-word song, right? So, graph. That's generally what it does. A verse on each song with the hooks in between.
Yeah.
For the 3-word song.
Mack, I do well with words. Other rappers go like this and make a bell curve.
That's
they be
crazy.
Falling off. Mack, I spit through mad static. Hitting the graph, solving the mathematics. Yeah, paying y'all like taxes. We be moving up the X and the Y axis. Check the direction, we gon' split it this way. Pay close attention to the word that the kids spray. Other rappers write it, and that's tight. I don't really like to use graphite. Mack, man, y'all know I'm working magic.
See, and then this was a wordplay thing that people got, right? And he was just talking about that in the scene before, right? Graphite, like people fuck with it.
I don't really like to use graphite. Mack, man, y'all know I'm working magic. Paint a picture off the mind, y'all know that it's graphic. Mack, man, I'm going full throttle. Y'all kids comic books, I'm a fucking graphic.
See right there. Okay, hold on. Look at Jazz. Look at Jazz. Look at Jazz right here.
Magic, paint a picture off the mind. Y'all know that it's graphic. Mack, man, I'm going
right here. I'm right here. Ooh, I actually made an appearance here. You can see my hand on my head, right there. And just going crazy. And shout to the people that were sitting like right in front of me. If you're watching this video, let me know below. I know you were in the comments before telling me you were at the Phoenix show and seeing me going crazy. But yeah, me and Jazz, this verse was insane.
Full throttle, y'all kids comic books, I'm a fucking graphic novel, let's go. They know that I'm the freshest type. Ambidextrous, they fuck with me from left to right. Check the graph, we been going up and up, nobody harming me. Healing your pain, I'm the freestyle. Yeah, they know that I'm the freshest type. Ambidextrous, they fuck with me from
left to right.
Yeah, check the graph, going up and up, none are harming me. Heal your pain, I'm the freestyle. Let it in, I preach like the reverend. I'm about to set it then. I heal your pain like medicine, something like Excedrin. Rap is not a vibe at all. If they got a headache on my lyrics like the Tylenol, Mack is shit, I'm myothin. Rappers ain't as fly as him. Think you on the same level, y'all should probably try again. Y'all make me laugh, how long will it last? They all about to crash, I'm breaking their bones. These rappers about to leave with a cast.
Hold up. I know a bar is coming. But just this Leviathan, like, right? It doesn't have anything to do with pharmacy, but the flow, Leviathan, they better try again. I'm going to be flying higher than, right? Just like, that's so smooth. And that's what I'm saying when it's just like, when you have so much in your bag, you just get into your cadence pockets instead of filler, right? And that's kind of what he did. That's what he does in these songs because there's the grounding word for the whole verse. So you could venture off for a couplet. Maybe even 4-bar phrase. You can do like something dope with the flow and whatever, and then come back, right? It doesn't need to be 100% on topic every single bar, and he does a good job of doing that too. But it's just like when he doesn't, it's still super fire.
Vibe it all. If they got a headache on my lyrics like the Tylenol, Mack is shit, I'm myosin. Rappers ain't as fly as him. Think you on the same level, y'all should probably try again. Y'all make me laugh, how long will it last? They all about to crash, I'm breaking their bones. These rappers about to leave with a cast. Yeah, y'all know it's an incredible time. Ironically, in a cast, the only time I'll get signed. Yeah, cause H-Mack, man, I said it and meant it.
Going crazy on that one too.
When I rhyme in the session, I remain independent. Yeah, do my thing and they feel it. Anytime we in the session, we about to kill it. I spit the sick shit, y'all better come get with this. Something like pharmaceuticals, my flow addictive. Yeah, Mack be the freshest type. Ambidextrous, they feel my shit from left
to right.
Yeah, check the graphic going up and up. Not
Sam.
harming me, healing your pain. I'm the freestyle. Yeah, they know that I'm the freshest type. Ambidextrous, they fuck with me. Check the graphic going up and up. Ain't nobody harming me. Healing your pain. I'm the freestyle pharmacist. What?
Yes, sir. That was one of the best tracks of the tour, still. And there were some epic tracks. But man, just the graphite graphic bars, right? And then the bell curve, exponential or whatever, like that verse, disgusting. Only time I get signed, disgusting. And then the way he hopped into that, telling them I got the Excedrin, I'm gonna give them adrenaline, like the way he hopped into that verse. The ambidextrous left to right. Come on, just that song is insane. Also, the hook is vibing, the beat is bumping. That's a jazz original. That's a Sir Jazz production, baby. Come on. Shouts out Sir Jazz. SURJAZZ. Go check his channel out. But yeah, man, we got a couple more of these tour content videos to do. We still got to do the New York Gorilla Bars. So we still got a whole bunch to catch up on from tour, and I'm gonna do that with y'all. Next one dropping tomorrow. You can expect these to come through at noon or 11 a.m. Eastern for the next couple days. So excited to tap in with y'all, and we'll check y'all later. Peace.